the lab, you were on my mind, but all I really do is just go. I was in the bando a long, long time. Need to get the Lambo and drive. I was in the lab, you were on my mind, but all I really do is just grind. I had to get it on my own, hey. Had to break them down in the zones. I had to get it on my own, hey. Had to break them. I was in the bando. I was in the bando a long time. I had 20K all in the mattress, made the work disappear like magic. Had to get it clean, now I'm making smash hits. Now they know my name all around the atlas. Still drinking Henny in a red cup. Big bro told me keep your head up. I was down a few bands, I was fed up. Need the whole loaf, I don't do breadcrumbs. I was in the bando a long, long time. Need to get the Lambo and drive. I was in the lab, you were on my mind, but all I really do is just grind. I had to get it on my own, hey. Had to break them down in the zones. I had to get it on my own, hey. Had to break them down. I was in the bando. I was in the bando a long time. I was in the bando. I was in the bando a long time. But what the fuck do I know? I'm just a New York player with a God flow. But what the fuck do I know? I'm just a New York player with a God flow. I got the juice now, Barry Bonds home. So tell me what the fuck I need a job for. I was in the bando a long time. I was in the bando. I was in the bando a long time.
Good morning, guys. It is Monday morning. I am 11 days out from my show. I'm going to keep you guys a little more updated on prep from here on out, but basically you guys just saw a back workout at Gold's this weekend, and I just stopped at the grocery store really quick just to get a few things, nothing like crazy, but I'll show you guys what I got there. And then probably in the clip after that, I'm gonna like sit and talk about like this prep and kind of like my thoughts and feelings right now, and just like how I've been feeling like all prep. So maybe that will help you guys kind of get a better idea of like how prep can go, because everybody has a different perception on prep and everybody has a different experience. And so I'm kind of just eager to share like how this prep went for me compared to my last one and all that type of stuff. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this video so far, and yeah, hope you guys have a great Monday, and I'll see you in the next clip. Alright guys, so got some more egg whites, some whole eggs, these Alexia brand sweet potato fries. I don't know if I've showed you the macros before. 5 fat, 24 carb, and 1 protein for 3 ounces. 2 of those. I got paper towels. I got some tilapia because I'm going to start eating basically like peak week foods starting now. So tilapia. I got asparagus, 99% turkey breast, ground turkey. This is for Anthony more. I'm going to be eating turkey breast because I believe it's just like a little bit cleaner than ground turkey. Got some chicken, 2 whole sweet potatoes, because I'm not going to be eating the fries. I'm just going to be having like actual sweet potatoes. Got some more peanut butter, reduced sugar ketchup, and then I got these Carb Master things. I showed you guys the yogurt in the last video, but they have these protein smoothies. It's basically just drinkable yogurt, but 2 fat, 7 carb, and 12 protein for one of these, and they're actually really tasty and they kind of fill you up quite a bit, so I'm a fan of those. And then I also got these cottage cheeses, apple cinnamon and cinnamon raisin. I've had the cinnamon raisin one. It was actually really good, and I'm not that huge of a cottage cheese fan, but the macros are pretty good. It's 2.5 fat, 10 carb, and 15 protein, so I definitely recommend these as well if you like cottage cheese. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna sit and talk to you guys about this prep, how it's going, compare it to my last prep, and kind of just like, I don't know, just talk. So basically, I've had a very, very hard time with comparing where I'm at in this prep to where I was at in my last prep. Like, I'll compare like 6 weeks out to 6 weeks out and 3 weeks out to 3 weeks out, and honestly, last prep, although I did well, I've had a lot of people say that I like peaked early and I got lean like too far out, and so that's something that I'm having trouble with, because since that was the only prep I've ever done, that's all I really know. So when I'm not looking that lean, I kind of start to freak out a little bit and be like, but last prep I was this lean and this weight and this is what I looked like, and this prep I look nowhere near that, like I'm not gonna be ready. And so it's hard only having one prep under my belt, because I compare everything back to that, and I've come to learn that every prep is different. Obviously, from person to person, we all know every prep is different, but even from yourself, like, I didn't realize how every single prep would be so different, and you literally can't even compare like where you're at this prep to where you're at last prep, because everything is different. You can never like follow the same plan prep to prep, because it's literally a different scenario every time. And so I've had a hard time like accepting that almost. Like, I kind of just am used to looking at myself and comparing me to myself, and I can't even do that at this point. It's literally just a day-by-day process. Just kind of take it one step at a time, and everything will play out if you're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing, and that's something that I've finally accepted. I feel like once I have like more preps that I've done, and I'm just like, I've seen it all and I've been through it all, maybe I won't be so caught up in like comparing where I was in a past prep to this prep. But since all I know is that crazy leanness that I achieved last prep, I've been like really getting in my own head about it. And another thing is, like, I think I've put on a decent amount of muscle, and they actually told me to come in fuller. That was their one like critique for me. So honestly, I shouldn't even be aiming to be the same weight or the same leanness that I was last prep at this point in time, because one, I've put on more muscle, and two, I'm supposed to be coming in fuller and not as like emaciated, if we want to call it that. But like, looking back at my show day pictures, like, I really did look like very, very tiny on stage, and so I am trying to come in fuller. So I need to just like grasp the fact that I will not look like I did last prep. I'm not supposed to look like I did last prep. Every prep is different, and if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing and you're following the process and the regimen that has been given to you, then you will end up exactly where you need to be. And it is a relief to finally be seeing things happening and finally feeling like I am where I'm supposed to be at. It's a really good feeling, because honestly, I have not felt ready or like I'm good to go in a long, long time in this prep. So if you guys are competing, or you're prepping, or you're struggling with something similar to this, like, just know that every single scenario is different. Even though it's you and you, like, you can't even compare yourself to the last time you did the same exact thing that you're doing now, because it's literally never the same. There's always different variables. There's always something different about it. You can't really base what you're doing or what results you should be having off of the ones that you previously had, because literally it's a totally different ball game every time. So if you have been struggling with something similar to this, like, just know it's normal, and try your best to just like trust the process and do everything you're supposed to be doing, and just follow the plan, and everything's gonna work out how it's supposed to. Now, I'll just like talk about this prep in general. So I had a rougher time sticking to my plan this time, and I don't know why. Up until about 4 weeks out, like I kept slipping up and my body wasn't responding well, and I just like, I guess I was cheating like more than I should have been because I had like multiple events going on in my life, which that's not like an excuse or anything, but I was not following as I should have been. So once it became 4 weeks out, we were like, oh shit, like it's really crunch time now. And so we had to take more harsh measures, I guess you could say. Nothing honestly crazy at all, but definitely harder than my last prep, which as I mentioned in the video before, like my last prep was kind of a breeze for me because we did it so slowly that I never really had to get down to very low calories. Like I was eating a pretty decent amount the entire time, like up until literally show day I was like fine with how much I was eating. But so this prep we had to cut calories sooner and for like do lower calories for longer, and I cut out artificials sooner than I did last prep. So that's just again like showing that everything is different each prep. Like I had to cut things out 2 weeks out or 2.5 weeks out, as opposed to literally starting peak week I cut out like artificials and like stuff like that. So you just kind of have to go with the flow and take one step at a time and just like do the things that are necessary to do that day and tackle tomorrow when tomorrow comes. So yeah, this prep was a little bit more difficult for me. I can definitely say I'm very excited for it to just be done because it's kind of been like something that's just been over my head, like this prep in general with the move and everything like that. Trying to get readjusted in a new area and just being on prep is just like, it's just that one extra thing that like you have to worry about. So I'm excited for it to be over and to enjoy myself. Finally get to like fully enjoy California and actually eat with my friends and all that stuff. So anyways, I would never take back prep for the world. I'm so freaking excited for USA's. I'm excited for experiencing a national stage no matter what the outcome is. I'm excited and I'm feeling blessed that I even get the chance to do this. So we'll see what happens. Just following the plan and we'll see how it goes, but I'm pretty excited. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated from here on out, but that's just a little bit of how I've been feeling this prep and just to kind of like comfort people who may be feeling the same way as I have been feeling this entire prep. Like it's normal and it does happen to people, so don't stress out and just follow the plan and trust the process, and that's all I can say. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was just kind of a lot of talking and just like a quick workout, but anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. So as always, if you have anything that you want to see in the future, just comment it below and I'll see you guys in the next one.